This is Scott Spears, and I'd like to welcome you to a very special edition of Scott Spears Now, joined as always by the behemoth himself, the fantastic Ox Baker, writer, actor, movie star, pro wrestling legend. He's done it all, and guess what else he's going to do? Add to his repertoire. On February the 1st, 2013, he's going to be here in Marion, Ohio, with a bell time of 8 p.m. at the Steve Hogg Rec Center, located on North Main Street, for Classic Championship Wrestling's big event, Independence Day. $7 a ticket, which you can purchase by calling 740-802-4337. That telephone number again, 740-802-4337. The main event that night, the contract signing has already taken place. It will be the legitimate son of the legendary BoBo Brazil Hall of Famer, BoBo Brazil Jr. versus Ox Baker's Mystery Man, which he has not divulged as of yet. And by the way, there is a caveat, which everybody knows by now, especially after the contract signing. If BoBo Brazil Jr. wins that night, if he beats Ox Baker's Mystery Man by pinfall, by disqualification, or by countout, any way, shape, or form.
I don't think I read that.
Now, hold on, you read it. Ox Baker will have to get in the ring not a week later, not a month later, the same night with BoBo Brazil Jr. It's going to be an amazing February night. It's cold, cold, cold here in the east, but it's going to be warm that night, February 1st. But now here's the story today. We're joined by Ox Baker, as I said, but a gentleman, a friend of BoBo Brazil Jr.'s, Father Abraham, ordained priest, has joined us. He's been watching some of Ox's television spots with us and is a little disturbed at what he's seen as we head into the big event on February the 1st. So I'll let Father Abraham describe what he's seen on our programs, what he's unhappy about, and talk to Ox directly. I figure if nothing else, we're safe with a priest in the room. Father Abraham.
I'm Father
What do you mean,
Abraham.
Father? It's a pleasure to see you.
You too. I'm just here to let you know I'm strictly a messenger. That's all I am. I've been in communication with BoBo Jr.
You've been talking to BoBo Jr.?
Well, yeah.
I hope he hasn't been lying about you. You know, a lot of guys will lie to their priests, you know what I mean?
Well, I can't divulge what's been said to me. It's been in confidence. But I can tell you he's not happy with the things you've been saying, the things you've been mentioning on your videos, on your shows, and he's not real happy about it. He would be here, but he didn't want to backhand you himself tonight.
Backhand. Now,
Backhand, Ox Baker? Who did you say you were? Father Jacob?
Abraham.
Father Abraham, okay. Father Abraham.
well, now Ox, we all have to admit here. I mean, I've sat next to you during all these tapings.
Yeah.
You do tend to get a little bit.
Well, you know, Father Abraham, I'd like you to know a few things, you know. I took this mysterious man a few months ago, and he hadn't won too many matches. But I took him aside, I showed him a few of my clever moves, and I want to tell you, his last 11 matches, the guy laying there at the end of the match, me and him, I called him and I said, you know, BoBo Jr. needs a lesson. Almost like I give his dad years ago.
Wait. BoBo's Jr. has watched your matches with his dad, and you haven't won too many of those.
I don't think he's won any.
Exactly.
That's what I
Is
understood.
it Father Jacob is what you said?
It's Abraham.
Uh-huh, yeah. Well, you know, Father Bear, I don't know if you've been talking to BoBo. I thought he'd be here himself. I did a signing a little while ago. I'm just a little bit worked up. Afterwards, this here fat behemoth right here, Scott,
That behemoth.
he read small print that if my mystery man needed help, he doesn't need any help of BoBo Jr. Are you serious? If I help in any shape or form, isn't that the way that contract reads?
Your man loses any way, shape, or form. You have to get in the ring that night.
You know, he's won 11 matches, and number 12, I don't know if you've heard the date yet, it's February 1st, right here in Marion. my mysterious man, and he tells me, he said, Ox, we need a few more lessons, and I'm going to give him a few more lessons. Father Jacob, indeed, you know what I mean? Folks, I've been around a long, long time, and if someone's a little bit scared, they send a messenger to get it. They don't come themselves to deliver that message. Why did you wait to read that?
That's
small
because
book?
he's preparing for you and your protege, because he's done said after he leaves your protege on the mat, you will have to face him, and he will do to you the things that his dad's done to you.
Did you ever see him on matches in BoBo Brazil?
Yes, I have. So has he.
Well,
He
you know,
studied
I
all of
wrestled
your
quite
moves.
a few many times, and they called me the unbeatable, you know. Now, BoBo Brazil, we happen to have an agreement. Now, I don't know if you knew this. I want to tell you at this time. We had this agreement. I wouldn't use my famous heart punch, which knocked out 3,000 guys, if he wouldn't do that cocoa butt, because he came in the dressing room one time with a big watermelon and said, Ox, I don't like to get hurt. And he broke it over his head right in front of me. Not that I was terrified. I said, well, let's make an agreement that I don't use the heart punch and you don't use your cocoa butt. And we agreed. We shook hands like a man, you know. And one night, accidentally, I don't know what came over me. The crowd was yelling. I got a couple cans upside of my head. You probably would have laughed at that fat boy. But a couple cans upside of my head. And without thinking, I drove that in that book. Oh, you ought to seen the way he went down. The air went out of his lungs, you know. And I think his son was sitting at ring. Did he ever tell you he was terrified at ringside?
But yet, you still never defeated him.
You know, Father Jacob, I don't know where you're getting all your information.
Just remember, I'm only the messenger.
Father Abraham.
You know, Father Abraham.
I'm just the messenger.
I know you're just a messenger, you know.
Now listen, Ox, you know we have an agreement. Please do not touch the guests. You put your hands on me, and I had to go out and get an insurance policy.
I know. I'm
You
sorry
agreed.
about that. There's somewhere. Now, Father Jacob, you know, I wouldn't do
Abraham.
that anything personally. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm a nice guy. You know.
And I'm just a man of the cloth. I'm here as a messenger.
I know he's just.
Ox.
I'm not going to put my hands on him. You
No, wait a second.
Oh, you're the messenger. This is the messenger right here, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Well, I want to tell you right now, I have a message for him. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you, it's time for me.
Oh, Jesus.
to actually
You can't hit a
hurt
priest.
some-
Ox.
What do you want?
You've hit a priest. You cannot do this. Now stop.
You know,
Stop.
Get up, Father
Somebody's gotta
Jacob.
stop.
I know that you're a pretty tough. You're
Somebody's
the
gotta stop.
messenger. Well, I have a message for you, Father Jacob, and you're gonna get this message. You're gonna get this.
We're gonna have to
Get up, boy.
We're gonna
Get
have to
up.
We're gonna have to get help.
The messenger. God, I'm gonna hit him again, and I think I have one more.
No. No, you don't. No, you don't. No,
What are you doing? What?
You're gonna get
Don't
out.
you dare!
You're gonna get out of
Don't you? Oh, wait a minute! Stop!
Well, the program is over. We gotta get help for the priest. Take care, everybody. Take care.